in Belize City, a tender port, but don't worry, you can still have a fun, free day just steps from the dock. Hey, I'm Pam. After years of being almost completely disabled from scoliosis, I had spinal fusion surgery, and now I'm finally out exploring the world again. On Twists and Travels, I show you how we travel for almost nothing using points, miles, and casino cruise deals. Let me show you how we did it this time. So we're fixing to take off on the tender. Hopefully it won't take too much longer because these seats are not made for somebody with a fused spine. Here's a video of me trying to get off the ship and onto the tender. So you just go through security just like in the other port where they scan your card so they know who's on and off the ship. And as you can see, you have to go down a flight of stairs first. They do have someone at the bottom to help you, but you need to be able to take all these stairs by yourself because they're not going to carry you or lift a walker or wheelchair or anything like that. And that, as you can see, was a pretty big step there as well. Hey cruisers, welcome to Belize City today. And yes, it's a tender port, but don't worry, I've got a full port day guide that's free, accessible, and doesn't require any excursion booking. Whether you just want to walk around, learn something, or shop a bit, I got you covered. First, you go to the whatever lounge they tell you, get your tender ticket, and then when they call your ticket number, you're going to head down to the deck where they're going to start loading on the boat. Guys, if your spine is straight, it's really hard to sit in this curve like this. So I literally had to sit like this all the way over here. So just keep that in mind. Watch which boat you get on because not all of them have this kind of seat. So getting off of here is fine if you're in a wheelchair or walker. It's a little steep, but at least it's all a ramp. But when you get on, you do have to take some steps off the ship. If you sit on the first deck, you can see it's a lot more level getting off. Where's how to get to the swing bridge? Is it down here?
All the way straight to the left.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. These murals are pretty cool looking. So guys, when you first walk out of the terminal, all the cab drivers are going to want to give you a ride and tour guides and whatnot. Just keep saying no thank you, and they're usually pretty nice. You just tell them you want to walk, and they'll give you directions, so they're good. And you just walk down here to the end of the street, I believe, and turn left, and we'll be at the swing bridge. The walking is very easy right here. Of course, we're walking in the street because it's smoother than the sidewalk. It is hot already though, so you might want to bring some shade. The murals are beautiful. Hi. It is beautiful. Hot though. You didn't get the shade.
My name is Chantel.
Nice to meet
Maybe
you.
after you beautiful folks take your walk, you can feel free to come on over. We're over here.
That was a super friendly lady that stopped us to invite us over for a foot massage on the way back and also gave us very easy directions to follow. Glad that she agreed with us that we don't need a cab. I'm trying to show y'all how you can go for cheap. And if you want a foot massage, they charge $2 a minute. This is the Ministry of Education's Cultural Science and Technology building. And they will keep on asking if you want cab rides. Just keep saying no thank you. Now, y'all, we've been to Belize several times, so if you want to do excursions, the cave tubing was really cool. We did that twice, once just us and once when we brought our kids here. We also went snorkeling, and diving here is supposed to be really good, but we have not gone diving here yet. Alright guys, so we are on the swing bridge and the walkway is uneven, so you need to be very careful if you're not very well balanced. I didn't even realize this was a swing bridge because it doesn't look like it could swing. Now we're in the downtown area. Now we're heading down towards St. John's Cathedral. This church was established in 1850. It's a Presbyterian church, very pretty. The clock tower. Show the sign. The clock tower was erected in 1924. Wow. It's over 100 years old. High Court of Belize. There's the courthouse. I think if I was going to live in Belize, I'd want ocean front, or at least ocean view. Hospital. Well, medical center. This is St. John's Cathedral in Belize.
Welcome to come in. I can give you a little explanation about the cathedral. My name is Jacinthia and I volunteer with Restoration.
Do you mind if we film?
You're welcome to.
Okay.
Do that.
It's beautiful.
Just as a little donation.
Okay.
When you're through, you can put it in the box.
Okay. I love looking at these little churches. When was this church built?
Yeah, this is the oldest Anglican cathedral. It was built in 1812, so it's 214 years old. It was also built by slaves. All the brick that this building is made out of came all the way from England.
Wow.
Yeah, they used to bring these bricks as bags coming on the high sea. When they arrived in Belize, they found out that Belize had a lot of mahogany. So they start leaving the bricks and then they take back the mahogany as ballast, right? So guys, all the chairs in here is made out of mahogany, and mahogany is our national tree. The service that we had Sunday that went was Mother's Day, so we had a big service. So this is the main pulpit. It's where Father gives his sermon. That's the main altar where they prepare the Eucharist and the host. Guys, look at the beautiful stained glass risen Christ and up there. It's placed in the east to capture the sunlight when it's and those have survived a lot of hurricanes because hurricane is our major disaster here in Belize, right?
God protected them.
Yeah, this has been in here 100 and odd years.
Wow.
If you notice, this is different from the rest. It has the coat of armor. That's what we have on our Belizean flag. In 1981 was when Belize got their independence from Queen Elizabeth. Being this is the Church of England, they had a special service here for her. This is where she sat. For Prime Minister comes to service, he sits here, Governor General. If you guys were getting married here, this is where you'll be seated too. In that corner there, they have the bishop chair, the bishop throne, and that is what makes it the cathedral. Because of the bishop and the bishop throne, that's why it's a cathedral. So if we take that out of this building, put it in another church, consecrate it, that church becomes a cathedral, and this is just a regular church. It has nothing to do with the shape of the building or anything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
We've been in a lot of cathedrals and nobody's ever said that that's what made it a cathedral. I just assumed a church.
And guys, any cathedral you go, you'll notice the bishop chair is never facing the congregation. It's always towards the altar on either sides, right?
Why is that?
Seat?
The other seat goes for the archbishop, and then it goes down, right? And in it, you might notice we have a lot of seats in the front because in the Anglican faith, they have people that assist the priesthood service. You have deacon, lay ministers, the kids from the school, they are called acolytes.
Oh.
Right? In the middle here, we have the lovely chandelier that's been up there 100 and odd years. That baptismal fountain dates back to 200 years.
This is a little model church.
All right, guys, if you want to go on a tour of St. John's Cathedral, it is a lovely church, and the lady inside is amazing and gives wonderful tours. It is by donation. They asked for $5, but because she let us videotape and she showed us around really well, actually gave her $10. So today's cost so far in this port is $10. The restaurant that she recommended, if you guys get here around lunchtime, is right down this street called Bird's Island, I guess, restaurant. Said they sold Western and Belizean food. There's St. John Cathedral Soup Kitchen. The lower school, middle school or elementary. We are at a place called Anna's Lunchbox, and Larry's going to try Pelican beer.
It's a blonde beer. Tastes sort of like Corona. So, if you like Corona, this is the beer for you.
Ordered the red snapper. It's a whole red snapper grill with rice and beans and coleslaw. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Oops. Really good. I will tell you, I think the fish was frozen because they asked if we had time to wait for them to thaw it. So that was kind of a bummer. I thought it would be fresh. Coleslaw. Very coleslaw. Oh, rice and beans. Very good. It was $18 US. So is krabu compared to any other kind of fruit that we might know of?
Mango, banana, papaya.
Krabu? I mean, what does krabu taste like?
When it's fresh, it tastes sour, sour. But when it's blended, it tastes exotic and then has high probiotic quality.
Interesting. So our smoothie was $4. I'm sorry I didn't specify how much we got, and it was really good. So now we're walking our way back towards the ship, and this is the swing bridge right here. You can get a better shot of it. We kind of went to the side of it so you could see it a little bit better. Still not quite sure exactly how it could swing. It looks pretty stable to me to stay there. All right, this is the area right off of the tender dock. So you can just ride the tender over here and walk around. There's quite a bit of shops and restaurants, places to get a drink if you want. A lot cheaper than on the ship. It's a very hot day today. Well, we might be the only ship in port again. Guys, make sure you bring your sunscreen. This is the cave tubing excursion I mentioned. This is easily accessible if you're on a scooter or wheelchair, walker. Lots of places for pictures. You can see this lady over there with a walker. You just have to be careful getting on and off the tender. We were told to try a fried jack, and I don't know what a fried jack is. So we keep our eyes open for one. We never found one, so if you know what a fried jack is, let me know in the comments. Well, we had a great time in Belize. We headed back to the ship after this because it was so hot. Guys, we spent $10 at the church for donation, $18 for lunch, and $4 for a smoothie. Not a bad day for $32. And that's Belize City. Low cost, low stress. Would you stay in the port or venture out a little? Let me know below and subscribe for more accessible cruise tips.